number concept. So based on the oxidation number concept, again we explained the oxidation, reduction, and finally we got the redox reaction. In this redox reaction, where simultaneous reactions are occurring, hence there is a presence of two agents. One is an oxidizing agent and the other is an reducing agent. So just we will revise it once again. So in our stock notation, so which metals are being represented, which exhibits variable oxidation state. So the metals which shows variable oxidation state, their oxidation states are represented by Roman numerals within parenthesis. Hence after the name of a name or symbol of an element. For example, if I write it like this, so how we are going to write the stock notation for this compound? E compound stock notation ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. So it is a ferrous oxide. So how we are going to represent the stock notation for this compound? So as you know, oxygen is -2 again. So you need to get the variable oxidation state shown by this iron here. What is the oxidation state of an iron in this compound? Yeah, it is +2. So we are writing it as Fe2O. Clear? This is the stock notation. Whereas next, if it is Fe2O3, then what is the stock notation for this compound? Fe? No, wrong, it is 4 antru barudilla. Just calculate it once again. Oxygen is -2 as usual in its compound. So you are taking iron. Yeah, it is Fe. Yeah, so it is Fe2. Oxidation number of iron is 3O3. 2x plus oxygen is -2 into 3 equal to 0. Hence it is 2x minus 6 equal to 0. So it will be 6 by 2. Hence you will get +3 oxidation number. So this is how you are going to represent the stock notation for an compounds which contains the elements with a variable oxidation state. So after this stock notation, we studied about the oxidation number concept. So according to the oxidation number concept, what is an oxidation? The reaction which involves increase in the oxidation number. If there is an increase in the oxidation number, then such reactions are known as an oxidation reaction. Whereas what is in reduction then? The reaction which involves, very good, decrease in the oxidation number. Ada oxidation number ಏನು decrease ಆಗತ್ತಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ reaction ಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Reduction reaction. So oxidation is increase in the oxidation number, reduction is decrease in the oxidation number. Then what is in redox reaction? The reaction which simultaneously involves increase as well as decrease in the oxidation number are known as a redox reaction. Then what are oxidizing agent? The oxidizing agent means there should be decrease in the oxidation number. If it is decrease in the oxidation number, then the oxidizing agent is undergoing reduction. So oxidizing agents are the one which undergoes reduction, whereas reducing agent is the one which undergoes oxidation. Means there is an increase in the oxidation number. Clear? So hence we wrote some examples over there in order to determine the redox reaction. Now if I write it like this, so give me the oxidation number of all the elements present in this reaction. What about this? 0, 0 it is. Oxygen in its compound. Yeah, -2. Carbon. Get the oxidation number of a carbon. What it is? +2 it is. You are getting the oxidation number for an carbon. Carbon monoxide again. X plus -2 equal to 0 it is. So you will get +2 oxidation number. Now where there is a change in the oxidation number L change agade. So you can observe here carbon which was 0 now it has changed to +2. 0 is it +2 again, means there is a increase in the oxidation number. Yeah, and you are considering the reaction as an oxidation reaction, whereas O2 which is 0 now it has changed to -2. 0 is it -2 agade. Yeah, decrease in the oxidation number, again it is known as a reduction reaction. So simultaneously as there is a increase as well as decrease in the reaction, such reactions are considered as a redox reaction. Clear? Before that last class ಒಳಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು, ನೆನಪದೇನು equation? Methane reacting with means undergoes combustion to form carbon dioxide and water molecule. I asked where the oxidation and reduction is going to take place in this compound ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. So now oxidation number of an hydrogen in its compound +1. Then what is the oxidation number of an carbon in this compound? Yeah, what it is? +4 or -4? -4 it is. ಅಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಕೂಡ್ತವೇನಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ x +1 into 4 it is equal to 0. X plus 4 equal to 0. So x is equal to -4. Means carbon's oxidation number in this compound is -4. What about oxygen? 0. Okay. Now here oxygen in a compound -2. Now what is the oxidation number of this carbon? Yeah, very good, it is +4. Hydrogen in its compound, hydrogen +1. Oxygen in its compound -2. Okay, then where is an oxidation and reduction here in this equation? Where is the oxidation? Carbon which is -4 it has changed to +4. -4 is +4 again ಅಂದ್ರೆ oxidation number ಏನಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ increase ಆಯ್ತು. oxidation number increase ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇನದು oxidation. Whether the reduction has happened in an hydrogen? No, there is no change in the hydrogen, it is +1 to +1 itself. So the change in the oxidation number is with an oxygen, where oxygen which is 0 it has changed to -2 in both the compounds. So here decrease in the oxidation number is a reduction. So again this is a redox reaction. This is what we have studied in the last class about the Stokes notation as well as oxidation number concept. So today we are going to start with the types of a redox reaction. So it is in types of redox reaction. A redox reaction can be split into two sets. Which are those? Yeah, they are half reaction. First is an oxidation half reaction and the other is a reduction half reaction. Okay. Now the redox reaction is classified into 4 different types. Out of 4 different types, first type is a combination reaction, second one decomposition reaction, third one displacement reaction, and our fourth is it comes under this one. It is a disproportionation reaction. Clear? So the redox reaction is further classified into how many types? 4 types: combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, and disproportionation reaction. So here we will start with the first reaction, that is a combination reaction. So in a combination reaction, again it is a redox reaction, means there must be simultaneously, all these are redox reaction, means they must involve simultaneously increase as well as decrease in the oxidation number, loss as well as gain of electrons. So hence these are the one which includes both oxidation and reduction in it. So combination reactions are those redox reactions in which 2 or more atoms combine together to form a compound. Combination reaction ಒಳಗ 2 ಅಥವಾ 2ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ atoms ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವಂತ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ. ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ? They form certain compounds. Hence such reactions are known as combination reactions. So I will write it as a redox reaction in which 2 or more elements अथवा atoms in them, 2 or more atoms or components combine it together to form a compound is known as combination reactions. So in a combination reaction, 2 or more atoms or components are combining together, hence they form a compound. It is considered as a combination reaction where it includes a redox reaction in itself. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಯಾವತ್ತು redox reaction ಇರ್ತದೆ. Now for example, when 2 or more atoms are combining together, I can give an example of carbon reacting with an oxygen here. So give me the equation for that. Equation ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. Carbon reacting with oxygen to form carbon dioxide, CO2. Now this is a combination reaction. Why it is a combination reaction? 2 or more atoms are combined together and hence they have formed a compound over it. But this combination reaction must be a redox reaction. Redox reaction means if you get the oxidation number of these elements, you can identify where there is an oxidation as well as reduction taking place. Same thing again, I will write the oxidation number of carbon is 0, O2 is 0, oxygen is -2, carbon is +4. So in an carbon there is an increase in the oxidation number and in an oxygen there is a decrease in the oxidation number. Hence it is a redox reaction which is formed when 2 or more atoms are combined together to form a compound here. Now I will give another example here. Magnesium, Mg, reacting with nitrogen. To form a magnesium nitride. Mg3N2, magnesium nitride. Clear? So now 2 or more components are mixed and hence they have formed a compound. It is considered as a combination reaction, but it includes a redox reaction. So as we know, what is the charge present on the magnesium here? 0, nitrogen 0, magnesium in its compound? Yeah, +2 as it is an alkaline earth metal. Nitrogen you should identify. Yeah, it is in -3. So rules and apply ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನು find out ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So it is in -3. Now you can observe that magnesium 0 to +2 increase in the oxidation number. 0 to +2 increase in the oxidation number. Nitrogen 0 to -3 decrease in the oxidation number. Means again it is a redox reaction. So I will give you another example here. Same equation which we have studied now, methane undergoing combustion to form carbon dioxide and water molecule. So now again here a component is combining with another element to form a compound. So in this equation again it is undergoing the redox reaction. So what is the charge present on the carbon? Right now we have wrote it. Carbon is -4, hydrogen is +1, O2 is 0. This carbon in and carbon dioxide is +4, oxygen is -2, hydrogen +1, oxygen -2. So where is an oxidation? Oxidation. Yeah, carbon which is -4, it has changed to carbon +4. There is an oxidation, whereas oxygen which is 0, it has changed to -2. So it is a decrease in the oxidation number which is known as a reduction. Clear? So first reaction, that is a combination reaction. So in this always 2 or more atoms are combining together to form a compound, where this reaction is always a redox reaction, where there is a simultaneously increase as well as decrease in the oxidation number. Clear? First equation ತಿಳಿತೀನಿ, sorry, first type of reaction ತಿಳಿತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ. Okay, now we are moving to the second one. Our second type of a redox reaction is decomposition reaction. The name itself indicates certain compounds are undergoing decomposition. Decomposition ಅಂದ್ರೆ break ಆಗೋದು. Clear? What is dissociation? Yeah, splitting into ions. Splitting into ions is a dissociation. Breaking into compounds or an element is known as a decomposition. So here decomposition reaction is again defined as a redox reaction in which compounds undergo decomposition either on heating or themselves. So here a redox reaction in which compounds undergo decomposition either on heating or themselves to form either components or elements. So components ಅಂದ್ರೆ compounder ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ elements ಬರ್ಬೋದು in an elemental state here. So now this decomposition reaction is a reverse of combination reaction. Now as you know, in a combination reaction 2 or more atoms combine together and they form a compound. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 atoms combine ಆಗಿ compound ಬಂದಿರ್ತದೆ. Decomposition reaction ಒಳಗೆ compound break ಆಗಿ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾವ, elements ಬರ್ತಾವ. Elementer ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ compounder ಬರ್ಬೋದು. So either it forms a components or an elements in an elemental state here. So we are defining decomposition reaction as it is a redox reaction where a compound is undergoing breaking either on heating or by themselves. ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ತಾವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವ ಅಂತ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ. when they break down they form certain compounds or elements, and here it is a reverse of a combination reaction. Now for example, if you are writing an example for a decomposition reaction, so what is the formula of sodium hydride? Sodium hydride, ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ನೆನ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Sorry, it is sodium hydroxide. I am asking you about sodium hydride. Yeah, very good. It is NaH. Sodium alkali metal +1, hydride -1. Hence we get it as NaH. Sodium hydride decomposes. Sodium hydride decompose ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Hence we get here sodium and hydrogen. Sodium and hydrogen here. So we will balance it first. Now tell me, where is the oxidation and reduction here? What is the charge present on sodium in a compound? Yeah, it is +1. Hydrogen in its compound, that too it is a hydride now. Yeah, -1. Sodium in its elemental state. Sodium in its elemental state 0. ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಐತೆ, ಅದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಐತೆ, ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕದು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 0. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಡಯಾಟಮಿಕ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್, ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 0. Clear? Now sodium, which is +1, it has changed to 0. Oxidation or reduction? Yeah, it is a reduction. +1 it is 0 again. So it is a decrease in the oxidation number, so it is a reduction. Hydrogen, which is -1, it has changed to 0. Oxidation, because there is a increase in the oxidation number. So ಅದರ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಮತ್ತು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರೈಡ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಮತ್ತು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಕುಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರೈಡ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಯಾ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ನೇಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಅದಾವ ಎರಡು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಮತ್ತು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತೀವಿ? ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? Decomposition reaction is a reverse of combination reaction. So we will write some other examples here. What is this? Zinc oxide. Clear? On heating, decomposes into zinc plus oxygen. Very zinc oxide in the heat madidra it forms zinc and oxygen. Here in our definition we have wrote some of the compounds they undergo decomposition either on heating. Heat ಮಾಡಿದಾಗೂ decompose ಆಗ್ತಾವ, ಒಂದೊಂದು heat ಮಾಡಲಾರ್ದೂ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವ? Decompose ಆಗ್ತಾವ. Now here what is the oxidation number of an oxygen here? Yeah, it is -2. Now you have to get the oxidation number of a zinc. +2. Yeah, it is +2. Zinc in its elemental state 0. Oxygen 0. +2 to 0. +2 to 0. Reduction. -2 to 0. Oxidation. Clear? So again there is a reduction and oxidation. Now here in a decomposition reaction it is stated that all the decomposition reactions are not redox reactions. So what does this statement state us? All the decomposition reactions are not redox reaction. ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ರೆಡಾಕ್ಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ redox reaction. Then here, wait, I will show you. For example, what is the formula of calcium carbonate? Yeah, CaCO3. Calcium carbonate on heating, we already studied it, it decomposes into yeah, calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Very good. So CaCO3 heat madidra calcium oxide with carbon dioxide barte. Now here, give me the oxidation number of these elements. So now in this compound you know the calcium as it is an alkaline earth metal. Yeah, +2. Oxygen in its compound. Hey, oxygen in its compound. Yeah, -2. ಹಂಗಂದ್ರ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅದು ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟದ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇದು +4 ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್. -2 × 3 6 ಒಳಗೆ 2 ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ +4 ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಗೊತ್ತದ +2 in its compound. Oxygen in its compound is -2. Okay, oxygen is -2. What about carbon? +4. Now see where there is a change in the oxidation number. Calcium which was +2, now it has remained +2 itself. मतलब +2 इति ईगो +2 ने उल्देतದೆ. Carbon which was +4, now again it is +4 itself. Oxygen -2, it is -2. There is no change in the oxidation number. There is neither increase nor decrease in the oxidation number. Means is it a redox reaction? No. Means which represents that all the decomposition reactions are not redox reaction. ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು decomposition reaction ನ ಏನು ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ redox reaction ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Clear? So do you got the decomposition reaction? Okay, now we move on to the third type of a redox reaction, which is the it is a displacement reaction. So when two or more atoms combine to form a compound, it is a combination reaction. When a compound undergoes decomposition either on heating or by itself, it is a decomposition reaction. Okay, now our third is a displacement reaction. Our displacement reaction is defined as a redox reaction in which atom or ion from a compound is replaced by another atom or ion is known as displacement reaction. So see here, displacement reaction is again a redox reaction in which atom or ion from a compound ಒಳಗಿರುವಂತ atom ಅಥವಾ ion ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು atom ಅಥವಾ ion ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು atom ಮತ್ತು ion ಅದು ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ. So hence such reactions are known as a displacement reaction. In general, I can write this equation as like this. Now tell me what has happened in this equation. Yeah, same thing. The atom or ion which is present in this compound, ಈ compound ಒಳಗಿರುವಂತ atom ಅಥವಾ ion ಏನಾಗೈತಿ ಬೇರೆ atom ಮತ್ತು ion ಜೊತೆ ಏನಾಗೈತಿ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗೈತಿ. So hence such a reaction is known as a displacement reaction. So these displacement reactions are further classified into two types. ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ two types ಇದಾವೆ displacement reaction and those two types of displacement reaction are one is a metal displacement and the other is a non-metal displacement reaction. Clear? What is a displacement reaction? And an atom or ion from a compound is replaced by the another atom or ion is known as a displacement reaction. Hence this displacement reaction is of two types. Out of those two types, our first type is metal displacement reaction. As the name itself indicates, what is this metal displacement reaction? ಹೆಸರೇ ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ ಅದು ಏನಂತ. Yeah, a metal is being replaced from it is replaced by another metal. ಒಂದು metal ಇನ್ನೊಂದು metal ಅನ್ನ replace ಮಾಡ್ತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Metal displacement reaction. So we'll define this metal displacement reaction as the reaction which involves the reaction in which a metal is displaced by another metal from its compound is known as metal displacement reaction. So metal displacement reaction ಒಳಗೇನು ಒಂದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರ್ತದೆ? ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂತದ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ such reactions are known as a metal displacement reaction. For example, what is the formula of zinc sulfate? Zinc, yeah, ZnSO4. Copper, C. Clear? Now see here, in this reaction we have a copper as a metal and again zinc as a metal. So as it is a metal displacement reaction, one metal will displace the another metal from its compound. ಆ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗಿಂದ ಆ ಮೆಟಲ್ ನಾವು ಹೊರಗೆ ತೆಗೆದು ತಾವು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ? Yeah, we will get it as Cu, yeah, plus just Zn, copper sulfate and Zn. Now as you know, these are the types of redox reaction, means we are going to represent the oxidation number for this. So in this, oxygen is -2, zinc +2, sulfur, yeah, +6, 4 ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, -2 into 4 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 8, 8 ಒಳಗೆ 8 ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ 6 ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ. Next copper 0. Okay. Now again oxygen -2, copper +2, same thing, sulfur will be +6. Zn 0. Okay, where there is an oxidation, where there is a oxidation, ಯಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಕಾಪರ್ 0 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು +2 ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಾಪರ್ 0 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು +2 ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್. So it is our oxidation and you can observe this zinc Zn +2 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು? ಈಗ 0 ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್. So decrease in the oxidation number is a reduction. Sulfur, there is no change, +6 to +6 it is. Oxygen -2 to -2. So here zinc and copper, they have undergone oxidation and reduction. As both are metals here, we are considering such a reaction as a metal displacement reaction. Clear? I will give you another example here. Okay. So state me here what happens if it is in ferrous sulfate. Yeah, plus iron. Means a metal will replace the another metal from its compound. Now again same thing, if you are going to write the oxidation number, it will be like this. Now again, where is an oxidation? Magnesium, yeah, that is Mg02 plus 2, increase in the oxidation number. Iron Fe plus 2 to Fe0, it is a reduction. So here displacement reactions are further classified into two types. One is a metal displacement and the other is a non-metal displacement reaction. Whereas in a metal displacement reaction, always a metal is being displaced by another metal in its compound. Hence here these are the examples where we have written for the metal displacement reaction, which again involves simultaneously oxidation and reduction in it. Then can you define the non-displacement reaction? Sorry, non-metal displacement reaction? Non-metal displaces yeah. So here a slight change in it. Illenadalla same copy ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, but change ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ the reaction in which in a non-metal it is either a metal or non-metal. ಬರೇ non-metal ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ metal ಇರಬಹುದು non-metal ಇರಬಹುದು, is displaced by another non-metal. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿರ್ತೈತಿ, ಒನ್ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು ಅದ್ರಾಗ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಿ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗಿವ್ ದಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ which involves the reaction in which a metal or non-metal is displaced by another non-metal in its compound is known as non-displacement reaction. Clear? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಎರಡೂ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾವ, ಒಂದು ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾವಂತ replace ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾವ, means displace ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾವ. Hence such reactions are known as a non-metal displacement reaction, and usually the displacement of hydrogen is known as a non-metal displacement reaction. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಒಂದು ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಒಳಗ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೊಂಟಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿಬಹುದು, ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಆಡ್ ಎನ್ sentence over here. The displacement of hydrogen is more commonly known to be non-metal displacement ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಸಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ದಿ ಆಲ್ಕಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಕಲೈನ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ which are highly reactive, alkali and alkaline earth metals, when they react with an water, there will be a replacement or displacement of an hydrogen gas. ಆಲ್ಕಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಆಲ್ಕಲೈನ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಹೈಲಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ, ವಾಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರಾಗಿಂದ ಏನು ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ sodium Na reacting with an water H2O, yeah, to form alkali metals. S block we have already studied. sodium hydroxide plus liberation of hydrogen gas, NaOH plus H2 ಬರ್ತದೆ. Now in this equation, is it balanced? Yeah, 2H2. Now see, in this equation, sodium is a metal. How the sodium metal other? Now this metal is displacing a non-metal. या non-metal ने displace ಮಾಡಾತೈತೆ ಅದು hydrogen ने displace ಮಾಡಾತೈತೆ. So sodium hydrogen ने displace ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ, hydrogen gas ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. Hence here, as there is a displacement of a non-metal, that is an hydrogen, we are considering this as a non-metal displacement reaction. So in some of the reactions, same reaction we can write it for alkaline earth metals. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾ sodium ಬದಲಿ calcium ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, clear, beryllium ಬರಿಬಹುದು, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಯಾವುದರ ಮೆಟಲ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್, ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಆನ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್, ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ನಾವು ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, give me the equation wherein magnesium reacting with an hydrochloric acid. What is the formula of hydrochloric acid? Yeah, HCl. Yeah, complete the equation. Mg MgCl2 plus hydrogen gas. Clear? In this equation again a metal, that is a magnesium, is displacing a hydrogen gas. So the displacement of hydrogen is more commonly known as a non-metal displacement reaction. So you can give many examples. Either you are considering the more reactive metals, that is alkaline earth metals, less reactive metals like iron, magnesium less reactive ada. So avanu water joti react ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, or else those elements which cannot react with an water in an cold condition, you can make them active by adding certain acids over there. So in all those reactions where there is a liberation of an hydrogen gas or there is a displacement of an hydrogen, it is considered as a non-displacement reaction. Clear? So these are the three types of redox reactions. First is a combination where two or more atoms are combining to form a compound. Second, decomposition. A compound is being broken down into elements or a compound element ಅಥವಾ compound ಆಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, redox reaction ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. And here decomposition reaction is always a reverse of combination reaction. Our third was displacement reaction. The word itself represent displacement ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತದ, ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ. So based on the nature of those elements, the displacement reaction is been further classified into two types, one as a metal displacement and the other as a non-metal displacement reaction. Metal ಒಳಗೆ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ. ಎಲ್ಲೇ metal displacement ಒಳಗೆ ಆ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ displaces the another metal from its compound. But when it comes to a non-metal displacement reaction, either it is a metal or a non-metal, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಅದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಎದರನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಅನದರ್ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ metal displacement and non-metal displacement reaction. Now remaining is our last one, which is the fourth redox reaction. Disproportionation reaction. Clear? So I will give you here one equation so that we can continue it in the next class. I need the oxidation number of these elements, all the elements present in this compound. ಇದೇನು ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಂಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. hydrogen in its compound +1, oxygen ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಯಾ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ -1 ಹಾಂ -1 ಅದು -2 ಅಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ Yeah, not superoxide. What is the name of this compound? It is hydrogen peroxide. Oxygen is -2 in all its compound except peroxide and superoxide. Peroxide ಒಳಗೆ ಏನದ -1. Hydrogen in a compound. Oxygen. Okay. Now tell me where there is an increase and decrease in the oxidation number. Note. Hydrogen ದಾಗ ಏನಾರು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೈತೇನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು hydrogen ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾರು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗದ no you can observe the change in the oxygen which is -1 it has changed to -2 oxygen which is again -1 it has changed to 0 oxygen ಒಂದ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್ ಏನಾಗದ -2 ಆಗೈತಿ 0 ಆಗೈತಿ ಈಗ -1 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು -2 ಆಗೈತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ ಇದೆ ಯಾ -1 to -2 means there is a increase or decrease in the oxidation number. Oh my god, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ -1 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದ -2 ಆಗೈತಿ ಹಾಂ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ -1 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದ 0 ಆಗೈತಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗೈತಿ ಹೌದಾ ಈಗ -1 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು -2 ಆಗೈತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹೌದಾ ಈಗ ಇದು -1 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು 0 ಆಗೈತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ increase in oxidation number. No doubt it is a redox reaction. But ಏನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಅದ ಈ redox reaction ಒಳಗ the change is single species. ಒಂದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಳಗ ಏನಾಗತೈತಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಗತೈತಿ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗತೈತಿ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರ ಆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ disproportionation reaction. Clear? We will continue it in the next class so that I can give you more examples on that.